I want to do love reading. So think of somebody and we'll talk about them. How do you see yourself? You're waiting for love. You're ready for the whole building a family thing. You're ready to be emotionally fulfilled. You are ready for something new. You are ready to go race after finding your person and building a family, building an emotionally fulfilling life. Like, you know it's going to be hard, but it's something that you want. You know this path is going to be hard, but it's something that you want to take a leap into. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. All right. How does the person on your mind see themselves? How do they see themselves? They see themselves as connected to life, connected to their heart, connected to their body, as wise, as healed. They see themselves as strong. They see themselves as somebody that people lust after. They see themselves as very magnetic. They see themselves as fiery and creative and expressive. A hard worker, they go after what they want, they build what they want. They could be a creative person. All right. How do they see you? They see you as very intuitive, very magical, kind of mysterious. And how do you see them? How do you see them? They shake up your world. They bring out your shadows, but they bring them out because you're supposed to find the light from those shadows. You're supposed to see that those shadows that you carry, that you think are so despicable that you don't want to like show them, they're actually really beautiful. So they bring out this sort of like alchemy within you. They destroy your world, but they destroy it because it's actually rebuilding into something beautiful. They reveal all these limiting beliefs that you have about yourself so you can become aware of them to release them. Your love lifts me up like helium. So it's like they take you and your limiting beliefs from like the darkness into the light. It's like your love lifts me up like helium. So they bring out some alchemy within you, and you must bring out some sort of, I can't even explain what this feeling is. It's like you're mysterious, you're magical, you're terrifying, but yet intriguing. You make them want to explore new ways of life. Like maybe they've never experienced somebody like this. They've never experienced somebody who's tapped into their intuition in such a way. The High Priestess takes not only their shadows and brings it to light, they also have a very clear knowing of what their inner world looks like, knowing that their inner world is reflected out into their outer world. So they do a lot of internal alchemy work in order to manifest the things that they want. And they also are very beautiful guides, very beautiful channels. So they have their head in the clouds and their feet on the ground. They're a channel between like the spirit world and the earth world. So maybe they've never met somebody like that who channels, who talks to spirit, who's so tapped into their inner world, like they've never met somebody like you. So that you're just very mysterious and very terrifying. All right. Well, what's their next actions towards you? They want to come in and say something to you. This isn't a Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is actually coming in with the offer. This is just having the intention of having a conversation. So they want to talk to you about something. They're just not doing it yet. What do they want to talk to you about? This card could talk about marriage, stability, spiritual awakening. If you are this amazing High Priestess, they might want to come in and have a conversation about how you changed their life, how you sparked this sort of spiritual awakening within them. They might want to come in and say that they want to have the whole traditional marriage thing with you. They might come in and say that you're very grounding for them, that they want to provide stability for you. They want to be the ground that you walk on. They want to be the ground that you anchor into, so you can have your head in the clouds and you can talk to spirit and be this whole like dreamy, weightless priestess while they're your ground. They want to ground you. All right, what's your next actions towards them? What's your next actions towards them? Well, if they shook your world up and caused you to alchemize something really beautiful, you definitely started a new cycle. You ended something with this tower moment and you started something new. What's your next actions towards them? You see them, you know, whether they have told you or not, or you just intuitively know because you're that tapped in, you know that they have something that they want to tell you. You know this. So you are over here waiting for them to become the King of Swords, not just a Knight of Swords, not just the knight that comes in with the message. You want them to come in with the message and know what to say. You want them to bring direct conversation with you. You want to have a mature conversation with them. You want them to bring that in. So I feel like you're just sitting over here in your new world that they crumbled and you recreated. You're sitting over here in emotional fulfillment in your own energy, waiting for this person to mature from a page into a king. You want them to leap, not go from the page to the knight to the queen to the king. You want them to go from the page to the king. And you will open the door for this conversation once they are this king. This king, if they have something that they want to say to somebody, they will take the steps forward and walk towards them. They're not like in and out, unsure about, oh, should I bring this in? I kind of want to, but I'm going to wait for them to initiate. Like, no, they're initiating. They're mature. If they've decided that they want to have a conversation, they're going to go in and have the conversation. So you're over here just enjoying your peace, waiting for them to have a conversation. All right, so then what's some advice for you moving forward? What's some advice for you moving forward? I know you're over here waiting for love. You want to build a family. You want this emotional fulfillment. You want this person to become a king and come talk to you. But you're the freaking High Priestess. So yes, it is okay to wait for people to mature and wait for conversations and stuff, but don't wait forever, because the High Priestess has things that she wants to build, has a whole entire life of her own that she should go and chase. So you can choose to sit and wait for this King of Pentacles, this person who wants to bring you solid ground to exist on. That's like the King of Pentacles. It's very grounded, very mature, very nurturing. You can sit and wait for this person to come to you to bring you this love offer, or you can choose to get up and go do your High Priestess thing. Either's fine. There just comes a time when the line needs to be drawn and you start finding that you're waiting too long. So you decide how long you want to wait for this person to become this King of Swords, to bring you conversation, to become this King of Pentacles, to bring you this love offer. You can decide how long you want to wait for that. But don't forget that this is who you are. You have a whole entire life that you should build, because it's beautiful. We all have really beautiful desires and things on our heart that not only we want to build, but life wants us to build. So Don't sit and wait solely. You can sit and wait, but go after your dreams at the same time. Or only wait for a certain amount of time and then realize that if you're this high priestess, then you deserve somebody who is sure about you, is confident about you, who will find their courage and their strength to come talk to you. You want somebody who isn't afraid to come talk to you. No matter how hard the conversation, no matter how scary the conversation, no matter how much you intimidate them. So, you just make the decision. How long do you want to wait?